Thursday, December 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. We had a pretty chilly day yesterday, only 48 for the high in Greensboro and Greenville, Elizabeth City as well, 49 in Raleigh, 53 in Charlotte, 30s all day up in Boone, 56 the high yesterday in Columbia. And our 5:30 temperatures this morning were pretty cold. 30 in Greensboro is 24. Asheville and Boone, 33 in Charlotte, sub-freezing temperatures from a lot of the coast. Cape Hatteras just above freezing at 33. All the major areas of precipitation, mainly some lake effect snow off to the north. That's where most of the clouds are as well. Just a very quiet setup for us here across the region as we go through today. We'll have a lot of sunshine, maybe a few thin high clouds this afternoon, as you can note Futurecast indicating there. And then tonight, could see some stratus and fog develop across South Carolina, spreading into the southern Piedmont of North Carolina in some spots by very late tonight. But really overall, pretty quiet weather today and tomorrow. Our next cold front and storm system taking shape off to the west. Here we are tomorrow afternoon. The warm air really beginning to spread on in. And that warmth will take hold over the weekend. We're going to challenge and probably break a lot of record highs across the region on Saturday and Sunday. At the same time, that is a pretty nasty round of severe weather that will likely be gearing up here over parts of the southern plains and the lower Mississippi Valley by late Saturday night and into Sunday morning. There is the day 3 severe weather outlook, a broad slight risk running from East Texas into westernmost Alabama. And if you look at the probabilities, the enhanced area severe weather probabilities in that general area, where there could be an upgrade if we see the parameters hold in place to maybe a moderate risk on the day 2 or day 1 outlook as that draws closer. Now let's go out to Sunday, and that's when that front begins to move into the Carolinas. Now Sunday at 3 o'clock, the European model still has the Interstate 85 corridor dry, so that would mean dry weather for the big Panthers game Sunday afternoon on the European model, and then that front drops in, brings us rain and maybe a few thunderstorms by Sunday night and into Monday. Now the GFS model is a little bit quicker. By 3 o'clock Sunday, it's raining down to I-85. Again, that's on the GFS model. So some timing differences. I would still lean toward the slower solution right now, meaning the European solution, but I can't guarantee dry weather for the Panthers game, but I would lean in that direction right now. Another thing to note, the GFS much heavier with the precipitation amounts here. Let me show you that. The European model printing out between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch for much of the Piedmont, about an inch or so in the mountains. The GFS, very aggressive with over 2 inches of rain in Charlotte and Greensboro, over 3 inches in Raleigh. So that's another detail to be ironing out on this system as we move forward. So here's what it looks like on the upper levels. There goes the piece of energy this afternoon on the European model diving down through California. And then we go out to 72 hours, that piece of energy rounding the bend and beginning to lift northeast through the Red River Valley. And that, again, is going to provide the dynamics for the round of severe weather I mentioned. And then we get out to Monday evening. That's when that trough kind of buckles into the eastern seaboard. So here's what it looks like at the surface. This is Saturday evening on the European model. Very warm ahead of that. Those record high temperatures on the way that I mentioned a moment ago. And you're also looking at, again, at that severe weather outbreak over the southern plains and the lower Mississippi Valley. You get out to Sunday evening, that front finally beginning to drop into our area. And that's Monday morning, and then all the way out to Monday evening. You notice just a very slow movement of that shield of rain and embedded thunderstorms. And by the way, this is some very cold air just on the back side of this front in the Ohio Valley. You go out to the 156-hour time frame. That is Christmas morning on the European. It's chilly and dry. The GFS is very much the same for Christmas morning. Now, just again, let me show you the difference in the GFS. This was a 0Z run. And you notice the heavier rates of precipitation. Also notice this is by Sunday evening. You already have that area of rain making it to around I-95 on the GFS. And then there you are Monday morning and Monday evening. Just very slow movement trying to get that front to clear on out as we get through the day Monday. Okay, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.